Okay, so welcome to the training. Welcome and congrats on choosing this coaching program. I'm really excited about this one. I think that this is going to be a lot of fun and a lot of use, a lot of actionable use to all of you that are taking it. So if you're joining me live, thanks very much for taking the time to do that. I know for a lot of you it means getting up at some unearthly hour in the morning, and if you're watching me on a replay, then thanks for taking the time to watch me on the replay. I've just got a few pop-ups coming up here and there because I've had to reboot the laptop. You gotta love technology. So a quick introduction to me. My name is Trevor Carr. I'm going to be your coach for the next few weeks, and I'll be revealing to you exactly what I would do to make money online if I had to start again from scratch, but of course knowing what I know now. Now, I do believe that this is a very exciting concept because what I explain will be delivered in a way that's easy to follow, easy to understand, and easy to act upon. And this is a question that for me has always been something that I think is fascinating. If you take somebody who's kind of, cracked the code, if you like, and you say to them, so what would you do if you had to start again right now? If you lost everything, how would you go about that? And that answer reveals so much. I actually created a product before called Square One Commissions, and that was with a friend of mine, Paul, and we both gave our own different answers on what we would do if we had to start over. And this is now, fast forward in a few years, this is me telling you exactly what I would do. Now, as we go through this training today, I'm going to give you an introduction to the business, and obviously some of you, this is going to be all completely new and may not mean so much to you to begin with, but don't worry, it will all make sense in the end. And for some of you, and certainly some of the people that I see on this call today, I know that you will know some of this stuff already, but it never hurts to go back to basics. I did discover that recently when I went to learn some more French, and I thought I could come in at intermediate level. And I realized that when I went back to the beginning, even simple words like bonjour were pronounced differently to I was doing it at the time. So here we go. We're going to work through the presentation now. Now, if you don't know me, or if you don't know me that well, then this is a brief, and I won't bore you with this, a brief intro to who I am and why I'm qualified to help you to make money online. And believe me when I say that that is genuinely what I want to do. I don't create training courses just for the sake of creating products to sell. I create them to make a difference in people's lives, and I've always wanted to do that, and I will continue to do that. And that is what this is going to be for you. Okay, so I've been online full time now since around about February 2017. And I went from 0 to 10K per month pretty fast. Now, prior to that, I'd been asking around who could tell me what they were doing to make 10K per month. And more importantly, I was asking people that seemed to be successful, how much are you making? And the figure kept coming back at 10K per month. And I remember thinking it would just be incredible. If I could make that sort of money online without having to leave, my home and choosing the hours that I work, and without having to have a warehouse and offices and staff and vehicles and all the overheads that go with any of that. If I could make 10,000 per month, it would just be life changing. And it really is, because 10K per month is the sort of figure that would probably change a lot of people's lives. And I think that we could all do with a little light in our lives at the moment. So I've grown my business year on year, and I've done that by concentrating and focusing on what works. I've tried pretty much everything with regards to how to make money online. I've imported hand-painted paintings, portraits to order. So I used to have a Chinese art factory that had real Chinese artists, and I designed flyers to go through people's letterboxes and had thousands of those printed and distributed, and they would then send me in an envelope a check back in the day and a photograph that they would like recreated in the style, you know, of a faint, you know, an old oil painting, for example, or a really good oil painting portrait. And there were some really good results that came back. But the thing is, it was a tricky business. There was a lot of time between the whole thing. You know, it wasn't very instant. And you know, when you come to make money online, you'll discover that it can be incredibly instant, really, really fast. So, but it was an experience, and I learned a lot from that. I also started doing home duplicated DVD sets for DVD sets that I'd bought the license rights to, and they were also in the make money online niche. So these DVD sets, I had the license, but I had to sell them at a certain amount of money. I think it was something like £147 or £197 minimum for these particular sets. But I did manage to do that, and I got some good money out of that. So that was a nice introduction to, you know, the kind of make money online niche. But again, it was physical. I was creating these DVDs. I did also buy license rights to other niches like yoga and Pilates. And I would have to burn the DVDs, duplicate them, create the artwork, print the artwork, get the order, put them into the envelopes in their special little cases, design the, you know, the cover artwork for the cases, and post them off from the post office. And all of that, again, is not very instant. And although it was a good learning experience and I did make some decent money out of it, it still doesn't beat or come anywhere close to the luxuries of the life of making money online. Okay. And I also used to sell on eBay quite a lot, and I sold DVDs on eBay as well. Back before eBay changed their rules, what I also did was I was selling digital products on eBay. All right. And I had some automated stuff going on there, but I was just in at the end of that. So it was a shame, because what was happening was the closest to what I do now, but through eBay. But then again, you know, everything for a reason. So when I discovered the most effective way to make money online, I focused on that, and I began teaching my students how to do what I did. And all of my training products that have been created by me, the training that I've done so far, have all been a variation on the theme on how to do what I do, so that you've got a real fighting chance of doing the same yourselves. All right. And I want you to know that if you actually do what I teach you, if you really do put in place the steps that I teach you, then you will get success online and you will make money online. And then it's down to you to how far you want to take that. So I've also created my flagship coaching program, which is called Breakthrough. And I provide weekly coaching to the Breakthrough team for a one-time low fee. Now, there is a subscription available for Breakthrough, but I'm pulling that, so it's not going to be available for too much longer. So it may not be available when you see this. And the price for Breakthrough will be going up, but at the moment it's definitely at the lowest it's ever going to be. And that is something that enables me to continue to support my students ongoing. All right. So we meet every week on a live webinar, much like this, and they have homework set, and there's a private Facebook group, and there's a members area with a ton of content. But this is not to sell Breakthrough, but just to give you a little bit of an idea about me and what I'm all about. So as a vendor, I create training products and sell and deliver them online. And the important thing here is to understand that these are digital, all right? So whereas if we go back to that previous slide, I talked about importing hand-painted portraits and creating DVDs. Oh, sorry, I skipped Fiverr. Also, I missed that. I created videos for people on Fiverr. So I had video gigs, and a lot of that would be like Christmas videos for churches and stuff. Seem to be quite popular for some reason. But I created these nice videos, and they had nice soundtracks, and that was good. It took up a lot of my time, but it was quite successful. But the thing about this was that, again, although the fiber gigs weren't physical, I had to create them every single time individually. So I was exchanging my time for money. All right. Whereas as a vendor, the training products that I create them and I deliver them online. And then once they're there, they can be automatically bought and they can be dispatched to the buyer. All right. Now, what I'm doing here for you now live is just a small part of my business, obviously, because this is me exchanging my time for money. But it's very similar to the way I would normally create a product, because if you think about this, the live webinar that you're on, if you're on live, and the replay that you're watching, this becomes a video, which becomes an asset, a product, and I could sell the replays of these videos at a later date. In fact, in the members area, and as you went through the funnel, you would have seen that there was the opportunity for you to upgrade to PLR for this particular course. Now, I strongly recommend you take a look at that, because that is something that's going to give you an asset to work with immediately that you can repackage and rebrand and sell as your own at any price that you want. Okay, so if that's of interest to you, then take a look in the members area. Now, I use two main platforms at the moment to sell as a vendor, and that is Warrior Plus and Kartra. On Warrior Plus, so far, I have done over $600,000 in revenue. That's combined revenue. So by combined, what that means is I've sold products that have been either a one-time fee or a recurring fee, and the combined value is all of that combined. All right. And the figure there, I've put at the bottom, it says over 600,000 in revenue. Note, this is not profit. It's very important to realize that when vendors are pushing, they're showing figures, etc. When they're showing their figures, they are usually showing you what they've achieved in sales that is not profit, because as a vendor, you're giving affiliate commissions to affiliates who promote your product. So this is the sales that we've done, but it's not in profit, but it's still, a fairly impressive figure. Over 600,000, I think is not too scabby. And I'm what's called a superstar vendor. All right. I didn't call myself that, but that's, what shows up in my account. And I've had 13 products that have been awarded deal of the day. And sorry, it says the status has been changed. I don't know what that means on this particular webinar. It just popped up and said that. Status, let me just check that. Okay, don't know. So 13 deal of the day products, which means that they were awarded deal of the day. They won the deal of that particular day. I've done over 25,000 sales in total, with an overall rating of 4 stars on all sales, which is not too bad. If you look at the ratings that vendors get for their products, then 4 stars out of 5 is actually not a bad result, if I do say so myself. Now, I also use a platform called Kartra, and you would have probably got access to this coaching via Kartra, depending on where you purchased it. And on Kartra, I've done over $54,000 in the few months that I've been using that. So this is just to give you an idea of who I am and why I'm qualified to teach you this stuff. As an affiliate, I work mainly on Warrior Plus, and although I do bring in regular commissions through JVZoo and ClickBank as well as AdSense and Amazon, I do teach my students to focus on Warrior Plus to begin with. I think it's important that you don't spread yourself too thinly, and you don't get that feeling of overwhelmment and information overload. So you've seen, that I've done over $600,000 as a vendor, and I think you're about to see how much I've done as an affiliate in one of my accounts. So that to begin with, all you really need is Warrior Plus. Yeah, so there you go. So I'm a top 5% affiliate on Warrior Plus, and I've earned over $265,000 in one of my Warrior Plus accounts alone. And this is by getting sales of other people's products. Okay, so the difference between vendor and affiliate is, as a vendor, they are my products that I'm selling and other affiliates are promoting. And as an affiliate, that is me selling other people's products. Hopefully that makes sense. So how my vendor activity fuels my affiliate success. As a vendor, when I create training products or software and sell them on Warrior Plus, I get an email address for each buyer automatically. Now that, as soon as they buy, it's linked up with Warrior Plus, which is linked up with what's called my autoresponder. And that enables me to take their email address and plug that straight into my autoresponder. So I'm building that list every time I launch a product and every time I get a product sale. So these are buyers' email addresses, very, very valuable. And they are the lifeblood of affiliate sales if you want to scale. Now, I create what are called reviews for products, and then I email my buyers list with my review and an affiliate link. And that affiliate link ensures I get paid a commission because it's got my link in there. All right. Now, you don't need to start as a vendor, but it should be one of your longer term goals that you consider if you want to scale this up. So the business in a nutshell, there are two core ways to make money online if you follow what I do. And that is from vendor sales, where you're selling your own product and you've got other people selling your product for you, and affiliate sales, where you're promoting other people's products. Now, when I began, I made some affiliate sales, but not really any decent money until I launched my own product. Because when I launched my first product, I suddenly had this buyers list. It was very small, but it was a buyers list, and it did make a huge difference. Now, affiliate sales are easy because you don't have to create the product yourself or deal with any of the support. So as an affiliate, pretty much everything is done for you. The product is created. If it's software, they've invested the money to make that. If it's training, they've recorded all the videos. They have the knowledge. They've had the knowledge that is behind those training videos. You don't have to worry about any of that. The sales page is created for you when you promote as an affiliate. So you don't have to worry about building a sales page or writing sales videos. Sales copy. The sales video is created and recorded for you. That's all done by the vendor because you're the affiliate. The download page or the members area is again created for you because you're selling somebody else's product as an affiliate. And all the support is done for you because it's their product and not yours. Again, you're just an affiliate. So the big advantage of becoming a creator or a vendor is the buyers list. Aside from that, it does look very attractive to be an affiliate. Let's say, as an example, that Bob has a new training product being released, and it's called Instant Bob Cash. All right. And he's built what we call a funnel. Now, a funnel is just a fancy name for having a series of steps that you go through when you make a purchase. So the first purchase that you make is usually referred to as the front end, all right? It's the main product. And typically this would be, if it was an information product at the moment, would be quite cheap. Say, for example, $12.95. And then when the person buys that front end product, before they get taken to the members area or a thank you page, they will be taken to a page where somebody basically says, well, just a second, I've got a one-time offer for you. That's why it's called an OTO. Okay, I've got a one-time offer for you. Congratulations on buying the main product, Instant Bob Cash, but how would you like everything done for you? Okay, and then they would present that offer to you and you decide. Now, what that looks like, as you can see on the screen here, is what's referred to as a funnel, the main product, and then the OTOs. One-time offers, OTO 1, 2, 3, 4, and that can go on. Sometimes there are up to 7 or 8 OTOs, I think possibly more sometimes, but typically 3 or 4 would be quite standard, maybe 5. And the vendor, so in this case Bob, would give affiliate commissions on that funnel that would normally be structured like this: 100% affiliate commissions on the front end, which is that main product, and then 50% affiliate commissions on each of those upsells. So as an affiliate, I could promote this new product for Bob, and I could send an email out or create a video, and I would get myself an affiliate link from Warrior Plus, and that would be from the product that Bob has set up. And when people bought the front end product and then were presented with those upsells, I could earn a maximum, in this example, of $211.95. So from one visitor, I could earn over $200. So that is shown there by them spending on each of the OTOs. There are fees involved, but the figure before the fees would be $12.95, $18.50, $33.50, $98.50, $48.50, a total of $211.95. So in this instance, if my buyer bought the whole funnel, I would bank, as I said, $211.95 less some fees. So that might take it down to, I don't know, maybe $185, $190, something like that. Still good money. And Bob would bank pretty much the same, but less the front end, because if you remember, the front end, he was given 100% commissions on. So he'd be giving all of that to you, and then he'd be sharing the OTO sales with you, all right? But Bob rings the bell because he also gets the email addresses automatically added to that autoresponder. So an autoresponder, for example, Aweber or GetResponse, you may have heard of. Now, we know these people buy because that's how he got them added to the list. So when he wants to mail them another offer, they're quite likely to buy again. You see the power of that. So in this instance, Bob puts together the product. He does have all of that, you know, all of the hassle of creating the product. If it's training, creating the training, recording the videos, the members area, the download pages, the sales video, the sales copy, the support, and all of that. But he gets you doing the work as an affiliate. He gets pretty much the same amount of money, and he gets your buyer. All right, so that's quite powerful, and that's something you need to think about when we're going forward. So let's say I send Bob 100 sales, and let's say out of those 100 sales, 50 of them were the front end sales. All right, let's say 50 people went and bought the front end, and then between those 50 people, there were another 50 sales that were upsells. Some bought one OTO, some bought 2 or 3, some bought all of them. But there was 100 sales in total, but 50 front ends. That would mean that Bob would have 50 new buyers that he could promote to, and that's from me alone. All right, just from me, he's got 50 new buyers, and I quite often send way more than 100 sales, as an example. So Bob would have an army of affiliates promoting his offer, and many would be hitting hard because they're in a competition. All right, you see, the kind of launches that Bob would be creating here would have what's called a cash contest, and they can be quite popular because you can really change the amount of money that you earn as an affiliate when you've got cash coming in from the contest. So here you can see, for example, on the product Traffic Crush, where I finished at the #1 spot, the vendor was Mike McKay. And on this particular launch, he did over 2,000 sales. All right. And there it says contest has ended, and Trevor Curry is #1, which is, you know, cool. I'm not too disappointed with that. But if you look at this picture, that actually shows the first 50 people on that leaderboard, and there were actually even more than that. So as you can see, there were a lot of JVs, or that's another name for affiliates, who were sending buyers to Mike. So he could have maybe ended up with 1,000 new buyers on his list that he could email all at once using his autoresponders. An autoresponder not only collects the leads for you, but it enables you to write an email that's personalized. So it says, you know, dear Dave, dear Richard, dear Shannon, dear Jeff. But it does that to all the thousands of people in your autoresponder. And then with the click of one button, you mail everybody instantly. And in that email, you'd have a link that's going to a page that you want those people to go to. So he could have 1,000 new buyers from that launch quite easily. And that is why becoming a creator or a vendor is such a big part of scaling the business up, especially if you want to get to $10,000 per month. But as I said, you don't have to create a product and become a vendor to begin with. And over the series of videos in this course, I'm going to be showing you how to do both. And what I want to do is show you how to get some real results quickly. Now, the key ingredient is what we call in this business traffic. Now, we don't just call it in this business, we call it online traffic. And traffic is basically real people who are landing on the pages or links that you want them to land on. And these pages or links will have your affiliates links in them so that you get paid a commission when they buy. And it is important to remember that these need to be not only real people, but real people that are interested in what it is that they're about to land on, so that they don't just bounce off when they land on it. So does this make sense so far? If you could let me know in the chat box if it's making sense. If you're confused by any of it, please let me know and ask questions. I think hopefully it makes sense for most of you. So just give me a little bit of feedback there. Okay, thanks, Dave. Okay, thanks, Richard. Okay, cool. Now, what would I do if I had to start over? It's a big question. So now we have the introduction and a little bit about me and a little bit about the business. Let's start to look at what I would do if I had to start over. Being successful when it comes to making money online is an ever-growing process. And I've realized that what I've been building over the last few years are a number of different assets. So if I was to start over, I'd need to consider those assets, and I'd need to think about which one I would start with first. So the assets that I've been building over the last few years are, number one, my buyers list. You've seen why this is important. And I will say to you this as well. When you build a buyers list, every time you mail that buyers list, you will shed buyers. In other words, people will unsubscribe from you. And to begin with, that's a bit painful because, you know, you get your first launch underway, you get all these buyers coming in, you mail it out, and a shed ton of people unsubscribe immediately, and you're like, oh, they're my buyers. Now the thing is, they will probably come back to you again and again if you launch over and over. I see the same buyers' email addresses coming through time and time again, not just on my launches, but on other people's launches as well. And it's fascinating to see that we're all sharing the same kind of pool of buyers. But that buyers list is something that is very valuable, and over time you can build that. Even though you're shedding buyers, you're also retaining loyal buyers, and that is my loyal fans. So this is another asset, and these are people who have come to know that I am going to look after them, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to have integrity, and that my end goal is to help them. And I think it's important to build on that, you know. And if you are a genuine person who genuinely wants to help people, then that is going to come across in your training and in your videos and in anything that you do, because you'll be demonstrating a genuine intention to help, which is exactly what I'm doing. And as I said before, I've always wanted to help people achieve success online, because that feels really good. You know, it's a win-win situation for me to help other people. I've also been building another asset, which is my YouTube channel subscribers. And, you know, all of this takes time, but it's all very, very powerful. YouTube, as we're going to see as we go through today, can be incredibly rewarding. I've also been building my website traffic, and all of these, again, they're kind of like foundations that if you start now, it's the best time to start, right? If you wait another month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, you know, to start building these, then you are literally wasting time. The sooner you can start, the better. You know, it really is crucial. I've also been building an asset, which is my reputation. And again, that comes back to me being genuine, honest, and ethical, and delivering and over-delivering, and, you know, maintaining my word, and trying to keep a decent reputation. Now, I will say this: there's a particular affiliate group who actually actively encourage their members to slate people like me and then recommend their program, and it's awful. And I've seen a few of these, and now I've just stopped looking because they say awful stuff that is absolutely untrue and uncalled for, just to get a benefit for themselves, which is wrong, and I think they should be shut down. But just to say that it is out there, but ignore it, because it won't do you any good to take notice. I've been building my brand. In other words, my name, Trevor Carr, and my reputation, but my brand as a person. So hopefully, some people have heard of me who are looking to make money online, and that's another asset that I've got there. And of course, I've been building my knowledge. Now, this is something that is constantly growing, constantly, and I'm always looking to learn more, and I'm always taking more training. I myself subscribe and buy coaching from people who are achieving where I want to get to, and this has been quite a big part of what I've been doing over the last few years in order to grow my own results. So my knowledge is an asset that that really is, again, ever growing like a foundation. And my confidence. So to begin with, I was not comfortable on camera. I was not comfortable talking. And, over time, you do get more and more confident, and you need to push yourself out of your comfort zone so that what was uncomfortable before you and what is uncomfortable for you now, if you keep doing it and doing it and doing it, you will find that it does become more comfortable. And then you can relax and you can be more of yourself rather than, somebody that's maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit wooden when you first start out. But what I will say is this as well. Don't strive for perfection. If you decide to record a video, whether you've got your face on cam or not, and there's something about it you don't like, don't worry. God, if I look back at my videos, there's plenty I don't like about it. But if I'd have stopped and kept re-recording and re-recording and re-recording, then I never would have got anywhere. All right, you need to take imperfect action. That is crucial. Do not become a perfectionist and overcritical of yourself, because you need to just get stuff done. It really, really is important. So if I was starting over and I had none of these valuable assets, obviously what we're going to say is here, I've got my knowledge. All right. I've got my knowledge, because if I didn't have my knowledge, I wouldn't be able to teach you this. But if I didn't have the stuff that I'd been building, the actual more physical digital assets, which of these would I go for first? And more importantly, how could you do the same? Now, to begin with, I think YouTube is a fantastic place. All right. It is enormous. It's a massive search engine. It gets incredible results, and it's something that can be started immediately. Like, as in, you can start growing your YouTube channel today, like within 30 minutes, all right? And you can get results really, really quickly as well. So that does make it powerful. So me, you, and YouTube, you might be thinking, well, why YouTube? And what would I do on there? Well, it's a good question. So let's look at some real life stuff. So this is an incognito search for the search term Traffic Crush Review. Now, if you look at the screen here on YouTube, you can see that top right hand corner, it says in private, and then it says sign in. Now, the reason that I've done that is to show you a result that is not influenced by YouTube, which is owned by Google, because as you know, Google and YouTube, well, you may not know, but they love to show you what they think you want to see. So they'll serve up results at the #1 spot if you're signed in based on your previous searches, your previous movements online, how long you've spent watching different videos, etc. And they will try to second guess what it is you're looking for. So if you want to see how a video is really ranking, you need to be incognito and not signed into YouTube. So as you can see from these results, I am #1. And remember that I was #1 on that leaderboard that I showed you a little while ago. That was for this particular promo. And I made some decent money from this promotion as an affiliate. So let me show you some of those stats. Okay, so here you can see the stats. $2,000 made in affiliate commissions for Traffic Crush. And YouTube, as you can see there, YT, I did 43 sales and they converted at 75.4%, bringing in an extra $427.41. Now, I didn't mail out directly to this particular video, all right? So this just shows you the power of YouTube and how much you can make without having a buyers list. I mean, that is incredible. 43 sales, 75% conversions. That means that out of every 100 people that landed on the sales page after watching my video, 75 of them bought. You know, that's pretty good. So the reason it's so important is because I was able to make 43 sales, convert of 75.4%. And as I said, pull in an extra $427.41 without my buyers list. And that is exactly why I like, or actually love, YouTube. It's a very powerful search engine that can get instant exposure for you. But how was I able to get such good results from this video? Was this because I had a ton of experience, or could anyone, in other words, you, have done this? Well, let's take a little closer look at that thumbnail. As you can see, it says Traffic Crush, the interview. Now you've got me and you've got the product creator and vendor. So you've got Radu and you've got Kartik. And it's an interview. So I didn't need to know much at all. All right. This is very, very powerful. All I had to do was ask the creators and the vendors to tell me why my viewers needed to have their product. All right. This gives me the ability to host, you know, like a talk show host, if you like, and just, you know, listen to what they've got to say and pick up on the things that they're telling me and know what the benefits are for that particular product without me even knowing anything about the product. So if you were starting again from scratch, this would be a wonderful way to do it, because you wouldn't have to worry too much about anything other than interviewing them and getting the answers out of them. Now, how did I get so much traffic, and are they real views? So if we go back here, we can see 567 views. All right, it's not thousands, but it's laser targeted. These are people that were interested in Traffic Crush, which is an important thing. Yes, they are real views, and there were several factors. How many subscribers I've got, and I've currently got, does it say on there? Does it say on there? No, it doesn't say on there. It will say on a screen in a second, but I'm just under 5,000 at the moment, which is not huge, but it's enough to make a difference. It will be dependent on how much people have enjoyed previous videos. So if they're as a person they've enjoyed my videos, regardless of the algorithms of Google and YouTube, then they're likely to come back to another video that they see of mine. If they think, oh yeah, that Trevor bloke, yeah, he was pretty good. I like the way he did his review before. I'm going to check his review out. Or I liked his bonuses. His bonuses were way better than the toot that's out there, the rubbish that's out there. I'm not saying, you know, but I do give away good bonuses. And that's very important. So if they've personally enjoyed your videos before, then they're going to see that it's you again, and they're going to think, yeah, do you know what? I'm going to go and watch that. That could be a good one. And then the level of engagement that my videos get. So the likes that they get, the comments, and the viewing time. Viewing time is very, very important. So if I'm able to keep people hooked in and engaged and watching the video all the way through, or over half the way through, or 75% of the way through, that gets picked up by the YouTube algorithm. So these are all things that you need to bear in mind when it comes to creating videos and growing your channel, but growing your results and growing your sales. And then there's the thumbnail. You know, if we go back and look at that thumbnail was completely different to everybody else's. Nobody else was showing a screenshot of themselves and the product creators clearly on a video call. and with the big words, the interview. So that all made a difference. Now, with thumbnails, I play about with thumbnails all the time. The most important thing is that when they're reduced down in size, that you can still see the crucial stuff. So on this one, the interview is something that I wanted to get across, and the exclusive full funnel bonus bundle was something that I wanted to get across. And I think you can quite clearly see that. Another thing to say here is that although the thumbnail says the interview, you might notice that the actual title of the video was Traffic Crush Review. So I was going for Traffic Crush Review as my search, and that was the reason that I was able to get that #1 position. Okay, and obviously there were lots and lots of videos, but I wanted Traffic Crush Review to be the term that when people search, they would see my video. And so even though it was an interview, I didn't want to dilute it by putting the word interview on there. So the title, Traffic Crush Review. The first line in my description, as you can see on the screen there, is Traffic Crush Review. And then if you went to the video, you'd see that I used the terms Traffic Crush Review a few times thereafter as well. And in the tags are like keywords for YouTube. Although they're not crucial, they definitely give it an indication of what it is that you're trying to get across. Okay, so that's part of the factors of why. Right, but I've been building this channel for quite some time now, which is why I said to you, if you wait to do this stuff, then you literally are wasting time. Because if we come back, let's just come back and have a look at this. I was able to pull in $427. Now, as an affiliate promo, when you're starting out, that would be really, really nice. All right. 43 sales would be really, really nice as an affiliate beginner. And there's no reason why you can't do that if you start building your YouTube channel. Okay. Now, as you can see, I'm currently sitting at close to 5,000. I've not actively promoted this channel in the way that I should be doing if I wanted to grow that. If I wanted to get that up to 5,000, I could quite easily do that in a short period of time, probably just a few days, by creating and recording some value videos. And that's what we're going to take a look at as well here. So this is the first thing that I want you to do is create your YouTube channel. All right. If you don't have one already, if you do, then I want you to start building that. And I don't really want any excuses, because I need you to take action on this and really start making some progress. So if you're going to create a channel, then I would suggest maybe going for a generic name, unless you really definitely know what niche you want to be in. You'll notice that my channel is called Maximum Knowledge. That means I could literally put anything on there I wanted. But, I'm now firmly in the Make Money Online niche. So I wouldn't go ahead and start introducing, yoga or golf into this channel. It wouldn't make sense. I'd make another channel. But a generic name is something that can help you if you're not too sure which direction you want to go in to begin with, or if you just want to appeal to a broader audience. So Maximum Knowledge clearly is going to be, anyone that's looking for information. You need to create some free content value videos. All right. Now, if you look on that screen there, that is like, the homepage of my channel. And the video that we see, this kind of hero video here, the bigger one, is one of my most popular videos. It's had 13,000 views, and it's best free way to make money online for beginners with no experience or something like that. All right. And that was a kind of piggyback video. And by piggyback, what I mean is you find a popular video in your niche. So for example, Make Money Online, and you create a similar video in terms of the title and the description and the tags, not necessarily in terms of the content in the video, important to say. But what you'll see beneath this, these are more value videos. All right. These videos are me training people how to do stuff online, like make money online, without me asking for anything in return. And I then created a playlist. All right. So free content value videos and a playlist. And this is the playlist, free training from Maximum Knowledge. Okay. So all of this is going to increase the engagement of my channel and increase the chances of me getting more subscribers, which increases my authority, which increases my views and ranking, which increases my affiliate commissions. Okay, so you want regular uploads. I would say aim for as close to one a day as possible. Now, I know for a lot of you that's going to be possibly, you know, think it's impossible. But if you could get close to one a day, then that's going to be great. But ideally, maybe go for 3 a week and say, right, that's it. I'm definitely going to do 3 videos a week. So where could you get the ideas to make those videos? Well, as I said, using other popular videos to get ideas is a great thing to do. So if you were to go onto YouTube and you were to search, for example, how to make money online, you're going to see a lot of people come up, and I won't figure there because, you know, even though I'm doing very well, I'm still like way below what I could be on YouTube. So there's huge potential for all of us, including me. But if you went on there and you search for how to make money online, and you'd see the same channels coming up all the time. You go to the channel of that person, and then you go and you search their videos and you rank them in order of popularity. Then all you need to do is see which are the most popular videos and why. And you can then recreate their videos, not necessarily copying what they've put in there, but it will give you ideas on what you create videos about. Okay, it's not crucial that you have your face on cam. You can just do it with as a screen share, so that you can share your screen. You can create some slides using Screencast-O-Matic and Google Slides. So you record your screen with Screencast-O-Matic and you make Google Slides that you just literally talk through. Okay, and by doing this, you can, as I mentioned the word piggyback. Well, the reason this title is best free way to make money online for beginners with no whatever it was because that was one of the videos that I was looking to piggyback. I want YouTube to say, do you know what? When they're watching the original video, do you know what? Trev's video here looks like a good match for you. And they put it in the suggested on the right-hand side. Right? That's what you're looking for. That's what helps videos like this to get these kind of views. And then I chose that and put that as my kind of opening video on my YouTube channel. So just to recap on that piggybacking, you find popular videos and then you recreate the video. So you watch the video, you'll see they will have been piggybacked already. So watch the piggybacked videos that have the same title. So take their title, put that search term into YouTube and take 2 or 3 of them and listen to what each of those people are saying in their videos, because chances are the content's going to be completely different. That's going to give you 3 different ideas for a start of what you could do to create your own videos. All right. And this could go on forever. There are so many videos out there. You'll never find that you'll run out of ideas on what to create. Okay. So that is one way that you can start creating content and also reviewing products. That is another way that you can start creating content, and that is how you're going to get affiliate commissions. What we're doing here with a YouTube channel is we are beginning to build that foundation. And as I said, you know, starting now, if you've not done so, is the best time to start. No better time than now. And by doing a combination of review videos for affiliates and as an affiliate, I should say, and a combination of value videos, then that's going to get you quite a lot of engagement coming through your channel. So you want to be asking for engagement on each video. So each video that you create, at some point, ask them to subscribe, and ask them a few times. You know, if you can say to them, like, if you're enjoying this video, then please remember to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Now, that notification bell is going to notify them every single time you upload a video. All right. So just like we talked about Warrior Plus earlier on, when we talked about if you've got all these followers and you launch a new product, they get notified. Same with this on YouTube. If you get them to click on that notification bell, then when you put a video to public, they will be notified and you'll get traffic coming in. Traffic that is made up of people who are interested in what you've got to say. It's laser targeted, so it's very, very important. Ask them to like the video. You know, so if you're enjoying this, if you're getting value out of this, if this has been good so far, please, you know, please give me a little like. subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell. You can do it with a little bit of fun and humor, but you want to be asking them because they will forget. And ask them to leave a comment, and see if there's some way that you could make that fun. Let's say, just let me know in the comments box below, where in the world are you from? Or let me know in the comments box below, do you agree with everything I've said here, or do you disagree? Maybe get a little bit of kind of conflict going there in between your video and the comments, but just get them to comment, ask them to comment. So remember, the engagement calls for engagement on each video as much as you can remember to do so. Ask for them to subscribe, ask for them to like your video, ask for them to subscribe and click the notification bell, like the video and leave a comment. And you want to try and keep them engaged throughout the video as long as possible. Remember, we talked about watch time. Try and pull them through as long as possible. So you might want to say something like, if you stay to the end, I've got a really, really special surprise for you. Or you could say something like this, dropped through this video, I'm going to have little golden nuggets of free tips that that I'm going to be dropping, so that they don't know where they're coming, so they feel like they've got to watch it. But just try and be creative on ways and keep them entertained, so that they want to watch more of your video and they want to hang around for a bit longer, because that is all going to help your engagement, and that is going to massively help the results that you get when it comes to ranking and therefore getting your sales. Okay, so your homework is for this week, I want you to create a YouTube channel if you don't already have one, all right? If you do have one, then you need to start building on that. Or you might think to yourself, okay, I'm going to create a new channel and I'm going to go from scratch. Depends how much engagement, how many subscribers you've got already, and if it is applicable. If you've got a channel that is, has got sort of golf videos on it and or dog videos, then you want to go into the make money online niche, then clearly you need to create a new channel. All right, so I want you to create a YouTube channel if you don't already have one. If you do have one, then I want you to get working on that. Research people on YouTube. I do suggest you go into the make money online niche. It's the niche I'm in, and it's going to make a lot of sense, and there's a lot of money to be made, especially now the way things are in the world. So go to YouTube and type in make money online. Recreate your own versions, giving valuable tips on how to make money online. So these are your value videos. These are your tips for people, and you're also going to learn yourself how to make money online in doing this, because you're going to watch a lot of videos that teach you how to make money online. But trust me when I say that the way I'm teaching you to make money online during this series of these coaching programs is going to be the most realistic way to make a lot of money online. And this is just the beginning. Okay, so recreate your own versions of those. Use the piggyback method. Piggyback method, remember, you want the title to be pretty much the same. Okay, you want the tags to be pretty much the same. The content text beneath that video, similar, very similar to what they've got, but the content of the video itself can be different. Okay, and then also you can put a link to their video in the text below your video as well, and put something like inspired by and a link to that video, and that seems to help with the you being shown up on that suggested video side, which is really, really powerful and can go crazy. It can go absolutely crazy. You can get hundreds of thousands of views if you're lucky in it and it hits. So do that. Now, face on cam, as I said, is not essential. When I first started out, sometimes I had my face on cam, sometimes I didn't, but mostly to begin with, I didn't until I got more confident. So if you just want to share your screen, that's fine. You can do that. You can do a screen share and you can show live websites if you want to do it that way, or you can do a screen share and you can have your Google Slides and just go through the slides on a kind of pre-prepared written presentation that you're going to do, or you can have your face on camera in the corner. However you want to do things, depends what level you're at with regards to getting out of your comfort zone and how confident you feel at this stage. Okay, then I want you to begin reviewing products that are launching on Warrior Plus and upload your review videos to YouTube. Okay, so use muncheye.com to find products that are launching. If you go to muncheye.com, you'll see products launching every single day and products that have already launched. And if you want to, an idea of how to structure a review video, then go to my channel and look through any of the videos that say review, and that will give you an idea of what to say. But importantly, you need to remember to sell the benefits and not the product itself. Okay, reveal what the OTOs are. We talked about that earlier, the OTOs and the upgrade. So reveal that, offer bonuses, and then close with a call to action. So the standard structure for a review video would be, hi, my name is beep, and welcome to my product name review. And so if it was Bob's Fast Cash or whatever that was earlier on, review, so that YouTube picks up on that, their algorithm will hear you say that, and that will help it to rank as well. And you tell them about the product. You say, you know, the reason why I think that this is an absolute no-brainer for you is that this product will enable you to get traffic, and traffic that's laser targeted, and that is the lifeblood of our business. For example, if it was a traffic product, okay, with this product you get 5 different traffic methods, all built in, and one stacks on top of the other. So by the time you get to the end, you've got an avalanche of traffic coming through. Plus, if you get it at the moment, it's on a special launch price, special introductory price. You can show them inside the members area if you've got access, which would be great. If you don't have access, then you could use a demo video to show them inside the members area. If you don't get access and you're not sure really what the product is about, then maybe just watch some other people's reviews of that particular product, and you'll learn a lot about that product. Or see if you can find an interview like I did, and you'll get information there as well. Try to offer some bonuses. If you don't have bonuses, you can record your own bonuses using exactly the same methods that we've talked about here, using Screencast-O-Matic and Google Slides, or just using the internet live and showing people some stuff that relates to that particular product. So you might actually want to go into the members area and say, you know, this is the way that I found this product to work best for me. This is how I've been using it, and this is how I've been getting my results. That can be a great product, a bonus that you can offer. Okay, you can also use PLR, and you can pimp PLR to make it more valuable. You'll find inside the members area for this course, obviously, that there's training on how to do all of that, if that is something new to you, and that's going to teach you how to not only create great bonuses but create products as well. And then you want to close with a call to action. So you want to say at the end of your review video, thanks so much for watching. Remember, I've only got so many bonuses available, so if you're interested in this, which I suggest you should be, then make sure you grab it through my link below this video as soon as you possibly can to lock in those bonuses and take advantage of this fantastic product. So go and get that now, and I'll see you on the next video. Something like that. So you're actually instructing them on what they need to do in order to move forward. All right, it is almost like taking them by the hand. So that's all for this week. Are there any questions based on what we've gone through so far? And apologies for the technical hitches earlier on. It seems this browser is definitely more stable than the last, but we got there in the end, and it seems to be all working so far. So any questions based on what I've said so far? And do you need any recaps? And can you tell me, those of you who are live, if you are going to commit to this homework? Okay. You see, this is a great place to start. And as we've seen, if we go back through here, I just want to come back and show you again, the results that I got with this, like $427 out of this promo. Clearly I've got a lot of sales because I've got a list, but 103 sales through my website sent directly with the list, but 43 sales through that YouTube video. And that's why it's so crucial to start building this, because it's almost like free money, because I made the review to put on my website, and then I was able to rank the review, and it sat firmly at #1, and so that brought me more traffic, and that obviously then brought me more sales. Okay, so Dave says, I will do my best to do the homework. Richard, curious, which browser did you switch from and to? I was, bit weird. I was on Microsoft Edge Beta, and I switched to the latest version of Microsoft Edge. I tend not to use Chrome, even though I love Chrome for the extensions, but I find that it just sucks up far too much of my my resources. And I've got a lot of RAM. I've got a big chip. You know what I'm saying? But still, you know, it seems to really suck a lot up. So yeah. So yeah, YouTube is a fantastic place to start. I've, you know, whenever I focus on growing this channel, and I really should now probably focus on getting that up to the 5,000. It's surprising how fast, you know, you can do that. And as I said, if you're constantly asking people to subscribe and you're asking them to click the notification bell, like, comment, then all of that engagement really does make a huge difference when it comes to growing everything. So it is important to do that. But the sooner you start, the sooner you can start building that. And this is just one of the things, obviously, that I would do. We're going to be covering a ton of stuff as we go through. Let me know in the chat box if you found this to be valuable today, and if you've enjoyed the training and the content that we've had on here so far. Yeah, YouTube is just, it is awesome. You know, it really is awesome. And it's a place where we can all start. Richard, how do I change my name if I need to on YouTube channel? I would YouTube it. I'm not sure if there are any restrictions on that. So I would probably just YouTube it and see if you can find, or Google it and see if you can find official results from Google/YouTube. Dave, yep, good value as it focuses me. Yeah, and this is what this course is going to be about, is focusing you on what you need to be doing, all right, and why you need to be doing it, and, you know, hopefully showing you, demonstrating the results with, you know, live case studies like these, so you can see that particular product ranking, that particular video on YouTube was able to generate 75% conversions and you know, a lot of sales and extra money. Okay. Yeah, Richard says excellent value today. Great summation. Perfect. Thanks, Richard. Well, thanks to everybody that's been online live, and thanks to all of those of you who are watching the replay. If you've got any questions, please feel free to contact me. But in the meantime, between now and the next lesson, I would like you to go ahead and do that homework. So remember, if you've not got a YouTube channel, please go ahead and create one. Research people on YouTube with the phrase "make money online." Then recreate some videos yourself offering value and tips, all right, based on what you find, but not from one video. Maybe take 3 or 4 videos, and of those 3 or 4 videos, combine some comments and some ideas in there to start creating your own valuable videos. Now, you might get lucky, you might get a successful piggyback, and you might get thousands, tens of thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of views. You know, this actually does happen and does work, and it's consistency that you need. So ideally, if you could, you'd be uploading a video a day. That's going to be tough for most of you, I appreciate, but maybe aim for 3 videos over the course of a week, but see if you can consistently do that week in, week out. And remembering that you need to be asking them to subscribe, to hit the notification bell, to like and comment, and try to keep them engaged throughout the video. Face on cam, not essential. And begin reviewing products. Go to Muncheye to find products that are launching on Warrior Plus. These are the platforms we've talked about today. And then go and review those products. You will want to get your affiliate link by going to Muncheye, clicking on the link that takes you to the JB doc, and then going to where it says get your affiliate link to get your own affiliate link and put that beneath your video on YouTube. And if you want to know the kind of thing that I say in my videos or beneath my videos, then just go to my channel, Maximum Knowledge, and, you know, by all means, feel free to be inspired by what you see there to give you some ideas on what you should do. With your review, remember to sell the benefits, not the product. Talk about the OTOs, the upgrades, offer bonuses, and close with a call to action. Okay, so that's it for this week. Thank you so much for your attention. Hope you found this to be very, very useful, and hope you're going to take action. And I will see you on the next webinar. Take care, everybody. Thanks very much.